Hey, this is Leanna Hafer, and I am here to show you some more of Subnautica Below Zero. If you haven't seen my other video yet, it kind of shows the very beginning of the game. This is a little bit further in, where I barely have my first base established. I've got my sea glide, and we're in sort of this geothermal vents biome, which is pretty cool, pretty different from anything we saw in the first game. Really liking the biome design so far. There's some really interesting stuff. This is one of the first hostile creatures you will come across. They sound very scary, but they're not that tough. Generally, if you give them a good whack with a knife, kind of like the Barracuda guys in the first game, they'll generally go away. You just have to be careful, because if one of them catches you unawares, they can take a nice big chunk out of your health, and luckily they're very loud, which makes them kind of disturbing, but it also makes it easy to keep track of where they are, which is nice. So yeah, you'll be dealing with these guys quite a bit. Similar to the first game, there's sort of these gated levels of like, okay, you can't go below 100 meters until you get a submersible. Luckily, we have this air bladder here, which we can use to quickly ascend from quite far down. I think it has a range of about 100 meters, so if you've got like no oxygen left and you really need to get to the surface, it's a really quick way to do that. Which is really nice. The only problem is if you activate it when there's something above your head, like the wreckage of this ship here. Oh, he's mad. He's mad. All right, let's get away. Let's get away. I could try to strafe around him and slash him with a knife, but I don't really want to waste my health right now because I don't have a lot of med kits crafted. If you try to use the air bladder when there's something above your head, it will expel all of its gases while you're just trapped underneath whatever it is that was above you, and you can't turn it off until it's empty, so you'll probably drown. The other thing you can do with it is you can breathe off of it to gain a little bit of extra oxygen. It's not much, it's like 5 seconds of extra oxygen. If you can get to the surface, it's better to do it that way. One of the other cool new little gadgets they added, I have one, but I don't have any batteries in it right now because I'm also kind of low on batteries, but there's this little radar that you can scan for specific minerals, which is pretty nice. Oh, whoa, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. See, that's what I'm talking about with if you don't keep an eye on those guys, it can be troublesome. You gotta keep good situational awareness of where they are. So I'm going to head over to one of the first story areas here, which is Delta Station, to show off a little bit more of the story stuff. And you can see we're in still this sort of geothermal biome. There are like these vents that'll like explode with some kind of purple energy. I have my suspicions, having played the first game, that there might be more to those than what originally appears, because I don't think purple fire generally just shoots out of the ground for no reason most of the time. I'm not a geology major, but yeah, this is Delta Station. This is one of the first places you'll visit. There is more of an established human presence on the planet than there was in the first game. It's not like you're going to find a bunch of like inhabited science stations. It's still pretty desolate, although without spoiling too much, you might not be the only living human this time down on the surface. But yeah, you'll get pointed here. As you can see, my temperature goes down a lot faster because it's snowing. But I can use these flower guys to replenish my heat when I'm up here. And yeah, big old radio tower. I'm not gonna talk about what actually you find up there. But this is one of the first places you'll have to go to sort of start unraveling the mystery of what's going on. The pacing so far I've been pretty happy with. I was a little worried that it would dive too quickly into the weird alien stuff since it's a sequel, but no, there's still a pretty good slow build-up of slowly finding clues about what's going on, and it'll take you a while to really uncover that. For more on Subnautica Below Zero, keep it right here on IGN.